Bonjour les Frenchies, it's me Madame, and this is your first pronunciation slideshow of the school year. Unité en A, bonjour, hello. So when we do these pronunciation slideshows, it is really helpful for you to listen and repeat along with me, even if we might have already done that in class. The more you say these words, the better you'll be at pronouncing them. It's kind of like muscle memory. So you can listen and repeat along with me. And then also you can make paper flashcards if you'd like. You can create your own Quizlet if you'd like about these terms. You can maybe use a Quizlet that you find online. Sometimes you can Google our textbook's name and Quizlet and you can find, or you can search for our textbook's name and this unit on Quizlet, and you can find other Quizlets that people have come up with. You can practice with each other over Zoom or FaceTime, lots of different ways to practice the vocabulary. But this is just one, and this is the one where we talk about pronunciation. So as we go along, I'll also explain a little bit more about terms that involve some more explanation. Here we go. So here are the three greetings that we are going to talk about in this chapter. There are other ones too, but these are the three that are the simplest and the most straightforward. So we've already said bonjour, and I'm sure you've heard bonjour a bunch of times. Bonjour can be used with anyone. So friends, family, people you're just meeting, people in class, teachers, anybody. So repeat after me, bonjour, bonjour. And then the next term is salut, and that T is silent. And salut is kind of like aloha, which means hello and goodbye. It's more of a casual hello and goodbye, so you really should only use it with friends and family and people you know well. So repeat after me. Salut, salut. And then the third way to say hello is actually a way to say nice to meet you, and that is enchanté. Repeat after me. Enchanté. Enchanté. And it kind of looks like enchanted, but it means nice to meet you. And if you are a girl and you are saying enchanté, remember at the end, if you ever are writing this down, you'd add an extra E. If you're just saying it, you don't need to worry about that. The next slide is all about how to introduce yourself and tell your name. So if you were to ask somebody what their name is, you would say, Tu t'appelles comment? Tu t'appelles comment? And one more time, Tu t'appelles comment? And if someone ever asks you what your name is, there are two ways that you can respond. You can say, Je m'appelle, and your name. So repeat after me. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Or you could also say je suis. Je suis. Je suis. And je m'appelle literally means I call myself, and je suis means I am. Next, we'll want to know how to introduce someone else, especially if you are in a group. So when you are introducing somebody else, you are presenting them to someone. So you would say, Je te présente, and then that person's name. Je te présente. Je te présente. Je te présente. And then also on this slide, we have ways to say Mr., Mrs., and Miss. We have Monsieur, 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 and then Madame, 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 and finally, the word for Miss or Ms., Mademoiselle, Mademoiselle, Mademoiselle. And these terms are really very polite to use. You would use these with a teacher, and oftentimes you would just use them on their own. You'd say like monsieur, madame, mademoiselle if you were talking to a teacher. You wouldn't need their last name. But they also can be used with a last name. So I put a couple common French last names, and then my last name there. And those are exceptionally polite to use. Moving on. This is explaining how you know someone. And in this chapter, we talk about how somebody is a friend or how somebody is a classmate. So this slide is all about friends. So if you were to say, this is my friend, and it's a guy, you would say, c'est mon copain. C'est mon copain. C'est mon copain. And if you were introducing a girl who was a friend, you would say, c'est ma copine. C'est ma copine. C'est ma copine. And a lot of times people pronounce this C apostrophe EST as cest, but in French they say the word c'est. It sounds like how we say the word say, and I just feel like I'm saying say over and over again. Say, 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 say. How about you say that after me? Say, 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 say. Okie dokie. Hopefully you did that. And then there are these two words here. We have mon and ma, and both of those mean my. But mon is used with a guy, and ma is used with a girl. Then this is how you tell someone who is a classmate or in your class. These words are the same, camarade de classe, whether you're talking about a guy or a girl, and the only thing that changes is that mon or ma, depending on whether you're talking about a boy or a girl. So repeat after me, c'est mon camarade de classe. C'est mon camarade de classe. C'est mon camarade de classe. And then if you're talking about a girl, c'est ma camarade de classe. C'est ma camarade de classe. C'est ma camarade de classe. And then finally, we're going to be able to tell other people's nationalities. And these are the 4 that came with our textbook, but there are many, many, many nationalities. So we'll in class talk about other nationalities. If you have a different background, you should be able to say what background you come from. So there are 4 different ones that we talk about. We have il est, which means he is. And again, this is pronounced A, like the letter A, not est. So, il est américain. Il est canadien. Il est algérien. And il est français. And you'll note that all of these country names are lowercase. In English, they would be in uppercase, but in French, they're in lowercase. And then we have the next slide where you're telling a girl's nationality, and they're the same terms, only when you're talking about a girl, you add an ending at the end. And in our case here, we're either adding an E or an NE. So repeat after me. Elle est américaine. Elle est canadienne. Elle est algérienne. And elle est française. And of course, elle means she. So this is the end of our slideshow. Again, I'd encourage you to go over this a few times, make flashcards, make a Quizlet, practice with somebody else, search for another Quizlet online, maybe make a Kahoot for yourself. Do something for you to write the words, say the words, practice them out loud. Have a great day, la classe de français. Au revoir and salut!